What's up everyone, how we doing? Today we're going to be mixing a whole song with one channel strip plugin. The reason I want to do this is to challenge myself and show you that you can get good mixes with just one channel strip plugin because it has all you need. It has EQ, compression, and the gate. The channel strip that we're going to be using today is by Plugin Alliance. It's actually by Lindell. It's the Lindell 80 channel modeled after an API console. And the reason I chose this one is because I'm very familiar with the different parameters on the EQ. I'm very used to the gate, how to dial that in. Same with the compressor. I like how it limits you to certain frequencies. So instead of having, like an SSL where you can pick whatever frequency you want, you're limited to only a certain amount of frequencies. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna jump into this one. So what I did here was I just started with the kick drum, brought some gain in. I actually high passed at 80 hertz because I have a sub kick, and I'm gonna let my sub kick handle a lot of the lower sub frequencies. I'm still probably gonna boost at like 50 hertz or something like that, and probably bring that high pass down to about 45. So I boosted at 10K, boosted at 3K. Those are pretty good parameters I've gotten for my kick drum. I did about -4, -6 dB of gain reduction. And then it really tightens it up once you add the gate, because the gate kind of gets rid of all of that extra woofiness and rumble that you don't want in the drum. So here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here's with the gate, and here's without. Yeah, that kick drum sounded pretty good. So let's move on to the snare drum. Before I move any further, high pass the snare drum at about 100, something like that. Get rid of any of that rumble. Boost it at 200, give the snare drum a little more low end. Boost it at 5K on the high mids and 10K on the high frequencies to bring out the clarity in the snare drum as well. And the compressor, what I'm going to do too is same thing I did with the kick drum, is a slow attack, fast release, 4:1 ratio. -4, -6 dB of gain, and then dial in the gate to, tighten it up and no more bleed. So let's keep going. Yeah, so the gate really tightened things up. So let's listen to it again without the gate and with. Here's with. Here's without. Here's with. Okay, let's move on to the overheads. That sounds pretty good to me. Just high pass at 40. I don't want to get rid of the full picture of the kit. These are just my go-to frequencies, 10K and 5K for the drums. They're just good frequencies to work with, and 700 is usually a good frequency to cut out. And I'll let a lot of the other instruments handle that mid-range, that 700, 100 hertz, because you don't want to get rid of the mid-range. With reggae drums, things can get really boxy sounding, and cutting out some of those mid-range frequencies can get rid of that boxiness. Just a little bit of compression, no gate, and what I'm aiming for is for the cymbals to come through not too hot and not too quiet. Just making sure the cymbals are nice and balanced, and that's why I had it looping to the very end where that cymbal is, so I can get a good idea of how loud my cymbals are going to be in the mix. Let's move on to the hi-hats. It looks like I already panned the hi-hats when I was going through this before I set everything up. So yeah, I usually pan the hi-hats. I do drummer's perspective. It's totally up to you, whatever you would like to do. High pass at 300. I got rid of any low end, any low mids, and I cut out a lot of 700. That's that boxiness range. Boosted a little bit of 10K, and that's about it. I mean, I'll dial in the compressor a little bit and maybe some more like high mids, but let's keep going. Cool. Those hi-hats sound good to me. I'm going to bring in the Subkick as well. Let's try and dial that in with the kick drum. Yeah, that kick sounded pretty good. So I'll dial in the tom, but let's see where we're at with everything else.
And I weathered the rain. I fought the dark and I found my soul. I'm home again. Yes, I'm home again. I do need storms.
I'm in a pretty good area as far as, overall like gain staging for the drums. So next thing I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to add some reverb to my snare and the hi-hats. Let's see how those sound.
And I weathered the rain. I fought the dark. I'm home again. I found my soul. I'm home again. Yes, I'm home again. I do need storms. And I weathered the rain.
Okay, I'm going to find another area where there's a timbale and a tom that I can, EQ and fix up. to the timbale is just getting rid of the low end and finding that fundamental. You know, it sounds good about 1.5K doing a boost there. So another thing I usually do is I'll add spring reverb to the timbale. Big reverb. Let's find another area too where there's some tom action going on, like right here. I'm just gonna solo tom 1 for right now. I'm just going to go through and EQ these, and then I'll kind of go over why I made the decisions that I made. Sorry that took me so long to get through that. All I did here was I high passed tom 1 at 55, and I boosted 100, and then I boosted 150, cut a little bit of 1.5. The reason I cut 1.5 is there's a little bit of pangy noise going on. I mean, there's still kind of a pangy noise that's happening on the toms, but like that's when you solo them. So obviously you're not supposed to solo instruments and mix, but I'm just trying to, you know, get the drums sounding good on their own for right now, and then, you know, see how it sounds in the overall picture. Tom 2, similar thing, 180 is what I came up with, 100. High pass at 50, didn't do anything over here. I was gonna cut out 1.5, but Never did. A little bit of compression. And then Tom 3. What did I do there? I only high pass at 35. Some nice low end going on there. Boosted at 100. Cut at 1.5 and boosted at 10. So same thing, compression. So let's go back and listen to how it sounds.
Who I am, but deep down inside I know there always was a plan. The road was long, but I'm strong, always was a plan.
Yeah, for right now, that sounds good. So, now that we got the drums dialed in, little disclaimer, I overdubbed drums on different sections, so I'm going to have to copy and paste what I did to these drums to the other drums. I'm going to do that first. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got all the settings applied to the other drum bus, so let's bring in the bass guitar. So I recorded bass on the chorus and the verse. There's two different bass lines. So I'm going to just paste what I did for the bass verse. So I'm going to copy that and then paste on bass verse. Now let's see how that sounds.
I dreamed the storms and I weathered the rain. I fought the doubts and I conquered the pain. I almost went insane. Depths of my spirit, who whispered I heard. Gotta mean back to my own in the world with a bold choice of words. Home again with a soul finds peace. The depths of my pain with a struggle cease. Home again where I'm finally free. I lost and found the best part of me.
Okay, so now I think the bass is good for right now. Let's introduce the stuck line, and that is the guitar is basically playing the same thing the bass guitar is, but it's palm muting, and it's just giving a pluckiness to the bass line.
Home again with a soul finds peace. The depths of my pain with a struggle cease. I never thought I'd see the light of day living in this world today. I found my soul. Yes, I found my soul. I'm home again. Yes, I'm home again. I found my soul. Yes, I found my soul. I'm home again. I found my soul. Yes, I found my soul. I'm home again. Yes, I'm home again. I found my soul. Yes, I found my soul. I'm home again. Yes, I'm home again.
What I did here was I just put the Lindell 80 on the bus. I don't need to put it on all of them. I pan the stuck left, stuck right, stuck left, stuck right. That's for the different bass lines. And then I have this pluck that it's just kind of like some extra, you know, just extra little sounds going on in the background.
I traveled so far from where I belong, lost in the chaos. Where did I go wrong? I chased the illusions, forgot.
Okay, I'm gonna mute the vocals because the vocals are very distracting right now. So bass and the stuck line and the drum. That sounds really good. I'm really happy with how that's turning out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some reverb on the individual ones just because I don't, maybe let's see how it sounds with all the spring reverb. That is sounding really sick so far. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the Skanks. Alright, so sorry that took me so long as well. Basically what I did for the piano was I cut about 240 hertz, there's a little bit of low mid build up, kind of muddiness I didn't want. Boosted a hair of 1.5. That piano is very finicky. I high passed at 188, and then the guitar Skanks, I boosted quite a amount of gain to get that to come through, and then I high passed at 300. Boosted a lot at 1K. That's where a good area is for that Skank guitar. Boosted at 10K for a little more clarity, and then there's some hissy noise from recording through the APIs. I just cut all 20 out just to get rid of some of that high end. That's about it for the Skanks. Here, let's listen to them again. I'll solo them so you guys kind of know what I was working on. Okay, so now I'm going to work on, there's some guitar swells going on in the very beginning of the song. I'm going to do a loop. It's about, yeah, right here. We'll check it out. Guitar sounds pretty good. I think it's time we move on to the
Gotta mean back to bone in a world with the bold choice and words. Home again where the soul finds peace, the depths of my being where the struggle cease. Home again where I'm finally free, all lost and found the best part of me. Home again where the soul finds peace, the depths of my being where the struggle cease. I never thought I'd see the light of day living in this world today. Found my soul, I'm home again.
Yeah, I'm pretty much going to be compressing the crap out of these vocals because the recording, when I recorded these vocals, I was moving back and forward when I was using the mic.
I'm home again. Found my soul. I'm home again. Found my soul. I'm home again. Best part of me, home again where the soul finds peace, the depths of my being where the struggle cease. I never thought I'd see the light of day living in this world today. Found my soul. I'm home again. I found my soul. I'm home again. I found my soul. I'm home again. I found my soul. I'm home again.
Okay, so the first thing I did on my vocals, gave it a little bit of gain right here, high pass at 176, boost at 10K for some presence, 5K for some presence, cut a little bit of 240, and I'm compressing a lot of it. So, and then I add a nice plate reverb, and that's pretty much it, almost. Let's listen to it again. Once you add the harmonies in, it gets a little bit easier to dial it. Yeah, it's still poking out. The frequencies are still poking out a little bit. Let me mess with the attack and the release.
I found my soul. I'm home again. I journeyed through storms and I weathered the rain. I fought the doubts and I conquered the pain. I almost went insane. In the the depths of my being where the struggle cease. Home again where
Okay, that sounds pretty good for right now. Let's bring in the harmony bus and see how that sounds.
I'm finally free, all lost and found the best part of me. Home again where the soul finds peace, the depths of my being where the struggle cease. I never thought I'd see the light of day living in this world today. I found my soul. I'm home again. I found my soul. I'm home again. I found my soul. I'm home again. I found my soul. I'm home again.
So I'm gonna experiment with this a little bit more, but basically what I did with the harmonies, again, just cutting out 200 hertz, getting all that low end out of there, more presence, 5K, 10K, cutting 240, and compressing heavily. I added this guitar cave reverb to kind of give it some more depth.
Lost in the chaos, where did I go wrong? I chased the illusions, forgot who I am.
And another thing I never did was I didn't pan them left and right, so that's going to change everything. So let's take a listen to it.
Lost in the chaos, where did I go wrong? I chased the illusions, forgot who I am. Lost in the chaos, where did I go wrong? I found my soul. I'm home again. I found my soul. I'm home again.
Man, and another thing that I did not even pay attention to was the bubble organ in the organ. Once we get the vocals dialed in, I'll go back to those.
Never thought I'd see the light of day living in this world today. I found my soul. I'm home again. I traveled so far from where I belong. Lost in the chaos, where did I go wrong? I chased the illusions, forgot who I am. Lost in the chaos, where did I go wrong? I chased the illusion. I found my soul.
Okay, so I think I got the vocals dialed in pretty good. Let's move on to the bubble organ. I kind of skipped that part on accident, so let's jump into that.
I'm home again. I traveled so far from where I belong. Lost in the chaos, where did I go wrong? I chased the illusions, forgot who I am. Lost in the chaos, where did I go wrong?
Yeah, okay, so the bubble organ, all I did was I high passed, got rid of any of that low frequencies, boosted at 240, a little bit of compression, that's for the bubble, and then I have this low bar swell. What'd I do there? Same thing, cut at 80, boosted at 180 on this one, and that's about it. Nothing crazy. Didn't need a lot. Let's move on to the guitar solo.
I traveled so far.
pretty good. Let's add some reverb to it.
I traveled so far. So far.
Yeah, so for the guitar solo, all I did was I cut at 140, boosted at 5K, boosted at 1K, cut at about 300, compressed it a good amount. Yeah, simple stuff. Okay, there's a bass slide. I need to fix that. Okay, awesome. The bass slide sounds fine to me. So now we're gonna mess with the tambourine. I usually like to pan the tambourine the opposite side of where the hi-hat is. Hi-hat is on the left, tambourine is gonna be on the right.
I'm home again. I journeyed through storms and I weathered the rain. I fought the doubts and I conquered the pain. I almost went insane. In the depths of my spirit, a whisper was heard, guiding me back to my own in a world with a bold choice and words. Home again where the soul finds peace. The depths of my being where the struggle cease. Home again where I'm finally free.
Not really anything else I need to do to it. The tambourine already has a good amount of high end. I don't need to brighten it up anymore. But the last thing that I'm missing in the mix is these aux vocals that I have going on in the background.
I'm home again. Yes, I'm home again.
So what I meant to do there on those was to do a good high pass and low pass, but there's no low pass on here. I'm just gonna have to, because the original effect I had on here, I just did a low pass filter, so cheating. That is everything. Let's add a Lindell 50 to the mix bus.
We are lost and found the best part of me. Home again where the soul finds peace. The depths of my being where the struggle cease. I never thought I'd see the light of day living in this world today. I found my soul. Yes, I found my soul. I'm home again. Yes, I'm home again. I found my soul. Yes, I found my soul. I'm home again. I found my soul. Yes, I found my soul. I'm home again. Yes, I'm home again. I found my soul. Yes, I found my soul. I'm home in the depths of my spirit. Gotta mean back to bone in a world with a bold choice and words. Home again where the soul finds peace, the depths of my being where the struggle cease. Home again where I'm finally free, all lost and found the best part of me. Home again where the soul finds peace, the depths of my being where the struggle cease. I never thought I'd see the light of day living in this world today. I found my soul, yes I found my soul. I'm home again, yes I'm home again. I found my soul, yes I found my soul. I'm home again. I found my soul, yes I found my soul. I'm home again.
There is definitely a lot more I could do to, to get this mix sound better. Bunch of different tools. I could keep, tweaking things, but this is pretty good. This is a pretty good mix for just using a channel strip plugin. And that's kind of just what I wanted to demonstrate, is that I was actually able to get a decent sounding mix close enough to the other mix I did with everything else added to it. Okay, so here's the track with all the plugins bypassed.
Found my soul, I'm home again. I found my soul, I'm home again. I dream in storms and I weather the rain.
Okay, and here's everything with the plugins on.
Fought the doubts and I conquered the pain. I almost went insane in the depths of my spirit. Who whisper was heard? Gotta mean back to bone in a world with a bold choice and words. Home again where the soul finds peace, the depths of my being where the struggle cease. Home again where I'm finally free, all lost and found the best part of me. Home again where the soul finds peace.
Could I tweak the mix a little more to get it to sound better? Yes, I could. Do you need a million plugins to get a good mix? You do not. This just goes to show that you can get away with getting amazing mixes with just one channel strip plugin that has everything you need. So yeah, there's no need to complicate mixes. It's nice to have all of that extra stuff to really make your mix shine. I use a lot of different things, but I'm just showing you that put in a little bit of time focusing on how to get a mix to sound good with the little bit of tools you have. It'll make you that much better. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys got a lot out of this video. Appreciate you guys sticking through this kind of format of really long mix tutorials. So I want to say thank you all very much, and we'll see you on the next one. Much love. Peace out.